Please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. I felt the burn before I tasted it. A sharp, unnatural heat at the back of my throat, like the drink was trying to warn me. The room around me buzzed with music and laughter, but all I could hear was the faint clink of ice in my glass and the sound of my heart thudding against my ribs as the realization began to take shape. This wasn't how my drink tasted a moment ago. I steadied myself, forcing my breathing to stay even. The chandelier lights shimmered overhead, too bright, too sharp, as if the entire house was revealing something I'd been blind to for months. When I looked across the room, I caught her watching me. Not lovingly. Not playfully. Watching. Studying. My wife, Liana. Her smile flickered the moment our eyes met, collapsing into something tight and guilty. She turned away too fast, whispering something to the man beside her. A man I had never seen before tonight. A cold wave washed through me, pushing aside the heat in my throat. I placed the glass on the nearest table, my fingers trembling despite my effort to stay composed. For weeks I'd felt something. A shift. A distance. A softness in her words that had become rehearsed. A warmth in her touch that had dimmed. But I never imagined this. I walked toward her slowly, moving through the crowd with a calmness that didn't match the storm inside me. Every step was filled with disbelief, anger, fear, and a whisper of denial that begged me to turn back. She noticed me approaching, and I saw panic flash across her face. The man beside her shifted, stiffened, straightened. He knew who I was. Or at least, he knew enough. "Liana," I said quietly, my voice controlled in a way that scared even me. "Did you add something to my drink?" Her eyes widened. "What? No. Why would I?" "Don't lie. You watched me drink it like you were waiting for something." The man stepped forward, placing a protective hand on her arm. Protective. The gesture twisted something deep inside me. "You're making a scene," he said softly, too softly, like he knew her intimately. My wife, did not pull away from his touch. A hollow ache opened in my chest. But anger rose too, burning away the softness. "Fine," I said. "If you won't answer, he will." Liana whispered my name, but her voice cracked, betraying her. The man sighed. "She didn't want you driving home tonight. That's all." "That's a lie," I replied. "She's never done anything like that before." Silence. Thick. Heavy. Then Liana's shoulders slumped, and her eyes glistened. I didn't want you to see something." Her voice trembled. Her truth trembled with it. The room felt colder. "See what?" The man looked at her, giving her a nod. A signal. Permission. My stomach twisted. She exhaled shakily. "Him. Us." It felt like the floor tilted beneath me. The voices around us blurred. The lights dimmed. My world narrowed to the confession hanging between us, fragile and sharp enough to split me open. "I thought I could end it cleanly," she whispered. "But you kept trying. You kept loving me. I didn't know how to tell you." The guilt in her voice was real. But so was the betrayal. "So you tried to drug me?" I asked quietly. "No. Just to make you dizzy enough to want to leave early. I didn't want you here when." "When what?" "When you introduced him as your next chapter." Her silence was enough. I stared at the man beside her. Calm. Confident. Already fitting into a space that used to belong to me. And suddenly, clarity struck. "You know what?" I said, lifting my glass. "Let's make this simple." I clinked my drink against his. "Switch." He frowned. "What?" "You drink mine. I'll drink yours." The room froze. Eyes widened. Whispers erupted. He hesitated. Then stepped back. And that was all the proof anyone needed. Gasps, murmurs, shifting bodies. Liana covered her mouth. He looked away. I set the glass down, untouched. "I don't need you to confess," I said softly. "You just did." I walked out, leaving both of them bathed in the shocked silence of a party that had just witnessed the truth. Outside, the air was cold, but it felt cleaner than anything I'd breathed in months. And for the first time since the unease began, I felt something like peace.